Happy Friday, folks. What I got here is a 2010 Honda Odyssey. I'm going to be showing you how to replace the timing belt. It's super easy. I don't care what anybody says. I'm a master technician. I do this all day, every day. So let's get started. I got this cover removed already off the top of the engine just so I can better see the pulley and the belt. So first of all, you got to remove that, which is super easy. Two little screws that you turn with a flathead screwdriver. Pull that off. Get that out of your way. Next, I'm going to show you what you have to remove the timing belt, and I'll get started on that in just a second as soon as I get my tools. This thing has 247,000 miles on it roughly. Pretty good shape still, just some everyday maintenance, so let's get it. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do here is to get this power steering hose off to give myself more room. That way I can get the reservoir out of my way. So what I do is I have these two plugs. I use this big one to cover up the pump side, and then I use this smaller one to clog off the end of the hose so I don't leak a bunch of power steering fluid everywhere. And then I use these pinchers to pinch the hose off after I get ready to take it off so I don't lose as much fluid. Of course a little bit's going to come out, but this will save you a lot of work and a lot of wasted fluid and a lot of mess. So I'm going to get a rag and stuff it up under there real quick. Alright, I got my rag in there just to catch any little bit that's going to spill out. So I'm going to try to do this with one hand recording. So first of all, before I do anything, get this hose clamp out of the way. You don't need expensive tools. Cheap freaking Harbor Freight or Menards pliers, that's all I got. Works just fine. Don't be an idiot and waste all your money on expensive shit that you don't need. Okay, next, I'm gonna grab my little hose pincher here. You don't have to do this. I mean, if you pull the hose off, you can squeeze it with your needle nose. You can squeeze it with some vice grips. Obviously, don't poke a hole in the hose. But what I do is I just squeeze this on here. This thing's kind of janky, so it doesn't actually stay closed. And then I'm gonna get my needle nose pliers. Just kind of grab the hose like this and wiggle it a little bit to loosen it up. And then I'm just going to squeeze this and pull this hose off. And of course a little bit's going to leak out, but we'll try to minimize that as much as we can. Tip this up, and then I'm going to grab my little plugs here, which I'm going to have to set the phone down for a second. But I'll get those plugs put in and show you where they go.